We're here today to launch the first meeting of the Broadband Commission on Climate Change.
Broadband Commission working groups offer a valuable opportunity to focus on specific issues and concrete outputs within the bigger broadband theme. One problem we face is that while lip service is paid across the planet to the concept of sustainability, there is still surprisingly little action being taken. The main reason, I believe, is that the economic case for sustainability for ICT has not, in fact, been made convincingly, and here in the sector has a powerful potential role to play.
When we look out right now with 5.3 billion mobile subscribers, which will grow, we have roughly 1 billion broadband subscribers, which will grow to 2016. We believe it's going to be up to 5 billion broadband connections in the world. That will, of course, change totally how we can deploy new applications in order to address CO2 emission. We believe that we can address in our industry up to 15% of the CO2 emission by using smart grids, other ways of using logistic, traffic control, traffic management, all of them in order to be a more efficient society. So we definitely believe that broadband can not only impact our daily lives by making us being on the internet all the time, but also enterprises and governments that can use this type of technology to transform their business. And finally, we can definitely together impact our society.
We are moving to the gigabit society, so to deploy broadband overall is not an easy thing. It requires lots of investment, and that investment needs the right framework, the good policy framework, and also a stable framework. Otherwise, the deployment will take longer, and we will not achieve the benefits that broadband can provide overall to the society.
What broadband is giving us is the infrastructure for the 21st century, because we can't build as many roads as we've done before, as many airports, as many energy-sucking buildings. We need to be much smarter, and what this broadband infrastructure is providing us with is the opportunity to give us what we want, because we don't want coal power plant and stupid buildings. We need smart buildings and a place to have a comfortable temperature. By putting services at the center instead of products, instead of policymakers asking, can I have a smarter car? Then ask, what do you need the car for? If it is to bring a person back and forth to work, is that always needed? No. Use broadband to have that person being there virtually. And same thing with the buildings. Do you need to build these buildings in the same way as you've done before? Use broadband now and control so the light is on when it needs to be on, the temperature is comfortable when it needs to be comfortable, etc.
We heard today that by 2016 we can have 5 billion people connected by broadband, which is rather impressive. And I think it's an objective that we should aim at, and we should also invest on that, as I said, with the right policy framework and with the right support from the governments that is also needed.
When we understand that broadband is a fundamental need for us to be able to get all the other things, because it used to see as, no, you need your food, you need your buildings, etc. What we now increasingly realize is that, no, it comes together. You need to put in broadband together to get the food, to get the buildings.
The climate change debate is an important debate, and that the ICT sector is fundamental to drive the sustainability agenda, to provide the necessary cooperations and coalitions that are needed. As I said today, my appeal is that we get also the political framework, the politicians involved into this debate, and also to take a step forward to give the ICT sector the opportunity to drive a more sustainable world.